Hey everybody, welcome. Eldritch Horror, yes, we're back and we are doing all the expansions and especially the Strange Remnants expansion, the latest one. In my previous video I told you a little bit about the setup and which investigators we were playing with and what ancient one we were dealing with. And well, let us just start by, well, by doing stuff, of course. So let's see what our folks will do. We have Skits O'Toole here in Buenos Aires, and he's quite close to the Amazon where there is a gate, which might be interesting to close, or at least try to close. And maybe from there move on towards Arkham to go to the adventure. So I'm thinking about doing that. And for that I think he will first of all take a boat token like this as an action. Yes. Now just be sure, if you are looking for a playthrough with more explanations about the rules, I suggest you go and watch my previous video or my previous walkthrough where I spent more time in explaining about which actions you can take and stuff like that. So I'm not going to do that this time around, just to save some time because it will take time enough as it is now. So as an action, first action he does is take or buy a boat token, so he can move around more easy the next rounds, and then he will travel to the Amazon through this, well, jungle or whatever it is. Okay, so that's it for Skits, and then we go to Zoe Samaras, the chef who is in Rome. Now she is really close to London with the with the new tokens there, but the mystic tokens, that was the name. But according to the rules, these things are might be a series of skill tests she has to do to solve one of these things. So I think I will do something else first, and I think she will move towards the pyramids to this clue token here, and as a second action she will do this. So she has this special action: if you have fewer than 2 task assets, gain 1 task unique asset. And for that we will take the asset cards here, and now we will find our first task asset, and that's this one. It's called Sacrifices to Make, and let's see what it says. When you perform a focus action, you may spend 1 health to place 1 health on this card. Then you may flip this card. Okay, so we can do something to trigger something, and we don't know what we would trigger. So there we go. Here we go. We have a new task, so we could do that whenever we like. Okay, that's her turn. Now over to Sydney, where Patrice Hathaway is waiting to be activated by us. Now what will she do? She could improve her strength over there, but I'm not sure if that's the best plan yet, so I'm not sure. She has quite some, no, she has influence too. That's not that much as well. So let's see. I think she will grab a boat token as well. And now I'm doubting about him here. He shouldn't not go to the Amazon yet because of this. He needs spells. He needs a spell and a clue token to close a gate, and well, have a clue and a spell to discard. So I think I will not move to the Amazon with him. So, he might as well stay there. And, well, let him rest. Let's just rest a little bit. And by resting, let's do this. So we're going to perform a rest action, and he's going to attempt to open this chest doing a strength test. That means we take 4 dice with this fellow. He's lucky to have that one because he's quite strong. Let's roll these 4 dice, and well, we need 1 pass. We do have 1 success. And let's open this chest. So the chest lid slides back, falling to the ground with a loud thud and leaving you stunned at the contents inside. The chest is filled with gold coins, glittering gemstones and trinkets from some ancient civilization. So we improve our influence and we gain 1 relic unique asset other than a stone chest unique asset. Then discard this card. So this card will be discarded. We improve. Let's see our influence. So we take 1 of these. So now we have more influence, and we take another unique asset, another relic that was inside of the chest. Let's see. Task. Where are they? So, oh, another stone tablet. So each of our 3 players have a stone tablet. Alright, lots of stone tablets in this world. Nice. Okay, so that were his actions. So he did not move to the Amazon. Now, Sydney and Patrice Hathaway, she... Let's see. She's going to take that boat ticket, so as I told, and then she's going to spend it because she will move 1, 2 towards Shanghai. Now she's in Shanghai, where she might improve her lore a little bit more, and then maybe she can safely try to decipher the stone tablet. Okay, so that were the actions. Now for the encounters, starting with Skits O'Toole, who is at Buenos Aires. So we take, as you might remember, 1 of these green cards here because he's on a green space, and we read Buenos Aires. You are horrified to find several blasphemous sculptures on display at the university. So we do a willpower -1 check. Our fellow has 3, so we take 2 dice and roll for willpower. Okay, that's 2 successes, so we pass the test. Back to the card. If you pass, the sculpture approaches you. Gain the Henry Wilcox unique asset. Okay, now that's good news. So we will gain a unique asset again. That's inside of this deck. So let me find that card and I'll be back. Okay, there's Henry Wilcox. Well, if we have this ally with us, the investigator and other investigators on the same space roll an additional die when resolving tests during otherworld encounters. And after resolving otherworld encounter, if you did not close the gate, you gain a clue. So that's quite nice. So let's give that to Skits O'Toole. So that's his encounter, which was quite okay. Now to the pyramids, where Zoe is trying to get a clue. And for that, of course, we get a card like this. Let's see, we are in a wilderness. So your intent was to bolster the barrier, but you came unprepared. You must locate a stone of the proper size or the warding ritual will fail. And we have to do an observation test. And man, we only have 1 die, which kind of sucks. Okay, so let's take 1 die here, and we need a success. And we do not have a success. that's too bad. And that results if you fail, we advance the omen by 1, which is not good in this particular case, because that means this one will go faster to here, and that would kind of suck. Okay, we're at Shanghai, and Patricia Hathaway is going to have an encounter there. We take a purple one there, and we are in Shanghai. If you can convince Chumin to help, he will use New China's vast resources to provide you with any sort of instruction you require. Influence. Okay, so she has 2 influence. Let's see. 2 dice. Okay, let's try and get this. Yeah, I see a 5 here, so we have a success. So we pass this test. Let's see. If you pass, improve 1 skill of your choice. Okay, so it's even we can choose which skill to improve. That's a difficult one. I think I still will go for the lore. So that's should be somewhere in there. There it is. So we improve lore by 1. We have 4 lore now. Okay, that was it for the encounters, and now we go to the dreadful, scary Mythos phase, which is this one here. So we advance the omen track, it goes to red, and that means 2 things. First of all, because of Syzygy, we put another Eldritch token right next to that gate or omen, which is not good because the cultists get stronger and the moment of the portal that opens gets really close already. And sadly enough, we have this red portal as well, this red gate, meaning we also advance Doom by 1. Then we have a reckoning, as you can see, and just to be sure, first we do the monsters. There are no monsters with a reckoning symbol. Then we do the ancient one. He hasn't got any reckonings. Then we spawn. Then we have the Mythos cards, which don't do anything now. Possessions and conditions. So nothing happens, but we do get a gate. So we spawn a new gate, and it is at Arkham. There's the gate, and when spawning a gate, we of course spawn another monster. So we take the monster cap, and without looking, we take one of the monsters. It's a Lang spider, and well, that means, well, it's not that weak, not that strong. So this fellow will be messing with us at Arkham. There we go. Okay, by the way, I had some complaints of viewers about me using the standees for the monsters as well, because it might damage the cards. And actually, yes, it does damage the card, token a little bit, but well, I like it this way. It's my copy. I'm sure I will keep this copy for a long time, not planning to sell it or trade it away. So it's okay, and I always use the same marks to put in the tokens, so it's okay, it's not that bad. So sorry for people who find this really hard to look at, but it's the way I play. I like it when they are standing straight. It's very nice to see on the board. So that's that. Okay, that was the gate spawn. Now let's see what stuff is happening now. Sitting down for a simple meal in a restaurant, it strikes you how alien the people around you seem. After everything you've seen and all the arcane secrets you have learned, can you truly think of yourself as one of them? Maître D asks you to please stop carving into the table with a knife. Okay, so we have treacherous magic. Each investigator may discard any number of spells, then he loses one sanity for each spell he has. Each investigator that lost sanity from this effect also gains a madness condition. Not good. So, only Patrice has a spell. Yeah, but I'm not really happy to remove the spell because we need spells to discard for the inertly piping mystery. So I think I will. Yeah, I will lose one sanity because I have one spell. And, well, she will gain a madness condition. So for that we take the pile of conditions. And she is paranoid now. Okay. She can try to get rid of this when she rests. Okay. Okay, that was the first Mythos phase. Now let's play one more round for this video. And let's start by thinking what Skitz O'Toole will do. He still wants to have spells. Let's see. Let's check this Link Spider again. So check of 2, and then if that doesn't work, he cannot fight. That's not good at all. All right. I want to kill this one, but chance of failing the will test is kind of big as well. Still, let's wait for it. Okay, so let's keep him there for now. And oh man, this is hard choice already. I think maybe we should do some damage control and move to the Amazons first, but not really want to do that. So I guess he will rest first. That means he gets one of these back because he started with one less. And then he can do this stone tablet action, so he can try to attempt to decipher the carvings by doing a lore -1 check. That gives him only 1 die, but well, maybe it works. So let's see. No, it did not work. And as a second action, maybe I should have done that first, but as a second action he will just be taking one of the focus tokens, which is, well, if you haven't got the Mountains of Madness expansion, this might be new for you. So in the Mountains of Madness expansion and this one, you get focus tokens. As an action you can get one, and you can, well, pay 1 focus token to reroll a die. So then you can have maximum 2. Each investigator can have maximum 2 of these tokens. Back to Zoe. And well, Zoe, she loved to have that clue there. So let's see, she's at the wilderness, so she cannot buy anything because she has to be somewhere else. So let's do the sacrifice of for these unique assets. So we are going to do the focus action. It's giving us a focus token. Alright. And now let's put 1 health on this card. And now I may flip this card, but maybe, I'm not sure, maybe it activates something stronger if I sacrifice more of my health later. So I will just wait and see what happens if I put more on it. I'm not sure, it's something new for me. Didn't see that one yet, so well, it's a gamble. And I can also rest now, maybe? Yeah, so let's heal that 1 health up already and take 1 sanity back as well. So that my second action is to rest, and if resting I can try to do this lore -1 check to read that stone tablet. That means 2 dice for her. It's not good enough. I could spend a focus token, but I'm not sure if it's worth it. I'm going to keep the focus token for the encounter, for the clue. Now over to Patrice. Patrice, well, she managed to improve some skill things, and I guess where does she want to go? Maybe she could go to Tokyo later to try to defeat monsters in her. Yeah, might be a good choice. She also wants to close gates, but she's sadly enough she's the farthest away from the gates. So maybe she should slowly start traveling to the other side of the world. So let's first do a rest action for as well. So let's give her 1 health and 1. Well, not a health because she's full health. So 1 sanity token back. And then she can also try to do this. She has 4 lore. That means she gets 3 dice to try and decipher. Yeah, that's a success. So let's see. Flip the card and let's see what happens. The tablet tells of a way to manipulate portals between worlds. You study this method in depth, hoping to understand the way to close the doors to other worlds and secure the safety of the Earth. Resolve 1 effect of your choice. Gain 1 clue, then flip this card, or spin 2 clues to discard 1 gate of your choice on any space. Yeah, we cannot spend 2 clues, so we just get a clue and we flip it over again. And then we can try to use it more later. So let's take a clue, which is kind of cool. This is a clue making machine. And we have, well, it's not important which numbers on it. So we have 2 clues now. And that was her first action. And then she will move towards Tokyo as her second action. And we go to the encounter phase with Skits O'Toole still in Buenos Aires, and he is doing shizzle. You find a hidden altar to Dagon. The police are eager to destroy the shrine, so you quickly study the sigils before they're removed. Lore test. He has lore of 2, so 2 dice. Oh, I forgot something. Rewind. I was resting with Patrice, so she can roll a die, and on a 5 or a 6, she's not paranoia anymore. And look, yeah, we did it. So this one goes away. I should keep track of everything. And now we do the test of Skits O'Toole. So 2 dice for her lore check, and we have a success. Great. If you pass, gain 1 ritual spell. Yes, we will. Thank you very much. So we take the spells here, and we see, take the first ritual spell here, which is Plumb the Void. Well, that's cool, but hard to use for someone with a low lore. We can, well, it's cool because we can teleport someone, but it's hard to use. Okay, but he has a spell now. Only thing he also needs now is a clue. And who else wants the clue? And Zoe in the pyramids, or at the pyramids, is going to try and get a clue again. She's in the wilderness. So let's see. You attempt to align a ring of standing stones, but the faded schematic is difficult to read. Observations -1. Crap, but again observation. And she only has 1. Means she also always gets 1 die. So let's see. Well, I guess she gets 1 die always. So let me check that first in the rules before I do something really silly. Yes, she gets 1 die already, always. So you always have at least 1 die to roll. So let's do this and let's hope she can roll 5 or a 6. Oh yeah, she rolls a 6. Let's see. If you pass, you manage to correct the stone spacing. Gain this clue and you may move the omen counterclockwise by 1 without advancing doom. Well, we're not going to do that part. Why? Because if we do that, it will go back to the blue, and if it advances once more, we get that third Eldritch token, so we are not going to do that, but we will take the clue. And now she has the clue. She also needs a spell. Okay, but that was good. That was really good. Over to Patrice in Tokyo. Let's see, another encounter. The reigning emperor has been plagued by nightmares. His advisors ask your opinion and you assure them that these horrors are real. Influence. She has 2 influence, as you can see. So let's see if she can convince them. 2 dice. And a dead investigator. And she rolls 2 ones. That's not good at all. She could spend clue tokens to... Oh crap, this is hard. Because, let's read the thing when she fails. If you fail, she gets detained. That's not good, but... Man, what will we do now? Well, I'm going to take a risk and become detained, sadly enough. And that means we get to take a detained condition card here. And that's the first one here. So she cannot move or perform any actions other than the action on this card. And well, we have to test influence to discard the cards as an action. So that was Tokyo. That was not good. So back to another Mythos card. Okay, so we advance the Omen track to blue. There are no blue gates there. We do the Reckoning. And well, we don't have anything to do with the Reckoning as well, so that's okay for now. And we have a new gate. Okay, let's hope it's close to Tokyo. Oh, it's the pyramids. That's where Zoe is. Let's take a monster for Zoe, or for that gate. Okay, let's see. It is a Wendigo. Okay, no, it's not very strong, but still, it's not that easy to defeat. And the Wendigo goes on the pyramids. Okay, let's see what else happens here. The Wyzendal monk whispers, I have spent eons preparing for this darkness, but time has shown me that humanity may not be worthy. What would you give of yourself? What will you offer to prove that you deserve to be saved? So, for good or for evil, advance doom by 1 unless the lead investigator gains an agreement condition. Man, this is a tough one. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Well, an agreement, I have no clue how hard agreements are. So, for sake of this playthrough, I will take an agreement condition, which is probably better than a dark pact anyway. Let's see if we can find one. Not really. Okay, so agreements. So I think these are new cards in this expansion. Yep, this is an agreement. So let's see. A deal. So we can do a local action, test influence -1. If we pass, we can spend 2 clues to discard a card. Oh man. And in a reckoning we can, well, have to pay back our dues. Oh man, this is not so good. I think this might be a problem. But still, Doom did not advance, might be good as well. Okay, so that was round 2. We're doing, well, we're going slow at this moment. Not sure if we're doing good or bad. We gain some clues, we gain the spell, so that's interesting. So, if you want to see more, I guess when the next video gets online, you can see that. I will put a link in the video here. And well, I hope you enjoyed this part already. I thank you for watching it, and I see you all in the future with Eldritch Horror and Strange Remnants. Bye bye.